Hey, I'm Jeremy from mybrandstory.co, and you are watching the 21-Day Brand Challenge, where we're working to grow your business through better branding and marketing. Today we're going to look at the 12 character types in a story, determine which one your business is, and kind of look at why that even matters. So in stories throughout all of literature, from ancient to modern, there are all kinds of character types, like roles, just like you have personality types. But there are 12 main ones that are kind of determined, and these are called archetypes. And that's kind of a weird, far-off word, so we're just kind of simplifying it by calling them character types. And understanding your character type as a business is going to help you understand your role and your voice in your marketing. Also, it helps you to try to identify and look at your customers' character type, and then how can you better understand, empathize, and connect with them in that way. And if you look at all these character types, they're all elements and desires we have as humans. We all have all 12 of them in us. Any organization or business is going to have all 12, but one or two are probably going to rise to the top that will most specifically and uniquely identify you and identify your organization. So we're just going to jump into them. We're doing a really high flyover, and we'll hopefully explore this in later videos and content that we do. Number one is the innocent. The innocent is kind of the wide-eyed dreamer, naive, optimist. Pollyanna would be an example of this. From a brand standpoint, Dove or Ivory soap are both examples of just that purity, looking for no bad, no artificiality. Organic food, health food, some of those whole foods are good examples of kind of a different take on that innocence. The next one is the everyman or regular guy or girl, and this is the girl next door, the guy next door. Very accessible, very down to earth, and that's what's exuded the most. Jimmy Stewart and Tom Hanks kind of exude this. Wrangler blue jeans might exude this, but also might be a little bit country or midwestern too. But just accessible kind of describes the everyman and or woman. The next is the hero. The hero has come to save the day. He's come to rescue you, and that is his or her role. So Captain America right now is probably one of the best examples. Even like he is the prototypical hero, because his goal is to save you. And brands that position themselves in that way are looking to save and rescue their customers. A caregiver is one. Mother Teresa is just the easy example to share what the caregiver character is. She's real, but Mother Teresa exists to serve, to care for you. Nursing, some of the health fields exude this caregiver role, and kind of help express that. Explorer says, don't fence me in. I want freedom. I want to find out who I am on my terms. Indiana Jones is a good example of this, and Jeep is an excellent example of a brand positioned around the explorer character. Rebel is going to break the rules, and so it's different than the don't fence me in. The rebel is, I'm going to break the rules. And James Dean is kind of the prototype for that, and also Harley Davidson is a great example of a brand that's built around that identity. The next one is, I'm going to call it the friend. Some call it the lover or the relator, and that's just a relationship. Hallmark is probably the best example of a brand. I wouldn't say the best example, a great example of a brand positioned around relationship. And obviously most of the movies are all romantic movies, but everything they do is positioned around relationship. Your cards, it's from mothers to sons and grandparents and making up new holidays so you can send cards. Everything is revolved around relationship, and so that's an example of that character. The next is the creator. A great brand to share what the creator really means is Lego. you're made to create. Everything they say is hands-on. It's getting kids to make things and work things and use their minds, use their creativity. And another one would be my brand story. But the creator is an artist, an inventor who's making things. The Joker is just the comedian. So that's Will Ferrell, that's Mark Twain in old times, and brands that exemplify this position themselves as humorous, as funny. The Onion would be a great example, and they're appealing to you. They're connecting with you through humor rather than other options. The next one would be the Scholar, and so as I think about that, I think of Harvard and other Ivy League schools. They position themselves as the authority and the ultimate in scholarship. And so if you look at the difference between that and a community college ad, they're very different in their approaches. They're still selling the same product, which is higher education, but selling it to a different character, through a different character and a different lens and on a different level. After that, we have the Magician or Wizard, and they are going to make your dreams come true. They have a vision, they have unique ways of getting there. Gandalf is going to be the coolest example because he's got an awesome beard and he's gifted and all that. But the wizard is going to make your dreams come true. And finally, number 12, we have the ruler or the boss. And the ruler wants to be in control. He's going to take care of you, protect you, but he's going to be in charge. And so as I think about this right now, like Donald Trump, love him, hate him, or indifferent, you're probably not indifferent. He exudes the ruler character. Like everything he does exudes this, I am in charge, I want to be in charge, I will tell you what to do, and get out of my way. And so as we look at those 12 characters, I'm just going to ask, like, what does your business most seem to resonate with? What would others say that probably exudes or explains who you are if you used one of those characters? And if so, start thinking through your social media, your website, and your videos, whatever you might be doing, and think through how to talk from the angle of that character. Because if that character is authentic to you, you're going to be able to talk from their vantage point, and you'll also be able to connect better with those that you're talking to. So if you have any questions, rebuttals, hey, that'd be awesome. Send them my way at mybrandstory.co and hang with us for more videos.